turbines are located and the turbine system that creates the energy. So I'll point that out in just a few moments.
base lure. The fur seals, they are nocturnal hunters. Looks like there's a few pups running around as well, little birdie fur seals, and there's a few of them swimming around the water at the base lure. The fur seals, they are nocturnal hunters. Predators around. You get orca coming through these bays occasionally. Great white shark coming through here occasionally. Late 1770s. And he kind of came to this point and decided, I'm not going to go in there. So he originally named this place Doubtful Harbour. The reason it was named Doubtful Harbour is predominantly there's a wind coming from the west. And then they bring him straight to his holding facility in Yarmouth, still alive. Get him to Christchurch, still alive. And then get them overseas to places like China and Japan, where 95% of it goes, within around 72 hours time. If you do want to try some crayfish yourself, the best place, in my personal opinion, is a small town on the east coast of the South Island known as Kaikoura. There's a few food trucks scattered along where they catch the crayfish on the coast, bring it live, and basically cook it right in front of you, still alive. Great little delicacy if you get a chance to try it. Bay we're about to pass on the left-hand side, that is Grono Bay. So where John Grono set up his base for his steel culling business. He had multiple ships that would anchor up inside the little cove, and it's easy access to the Lee Islands where we saw the fur seals. They'd bring them all back there, they'd skin them, get the fur ready, dry it out, and then ship it overseas. It was worth a lot of money back in those days, so quite a lucrative industry. lot of reared deer in this area, and quite often during the roar, you can hear the stags roaring at each other, challenging each other. If you come out here and you switch the boat and stop, you'll be able to hear them. And it's quite a slow process of regrowth. There's kind of 4 stages to it. You can kind of see all 4 stages in one area. Plus, heading away on the right hand side to it. This time you get a little closer. You'll get a different view for those nice photos.
Thank you.